Let me pipe up real quick. Everybody wants to be a leader, head of the table, decision maker, final word. But leadership, real leadership, it don't always come with applause. Sometimes it comes with a mop. Let me tell you what happened. I was at work, a long day, just keeping it moving. One of the guys, hard worker, quiet, always in the zone, he was taking the trash out. It was a very sloppy bag. And as he's dragging it, it spills out some liquid all over the floor, and he sighs. Nothing loud or dramatic, but you could just feel the weight on him. Now let me back up real quick. I tried to say what's up to him before. I tried to introduce myself. I tried to make small contact, small talk, but he either didn't hear me or he didn't care. I don't know. I didn't take it personal. Ain't everybody always in the mood to talk? Sometimes people got storms they ain't ready to explain. But anyway, he goes out with the trash, and I'm just standing there. And something in me is like, handle it. So I grabbed him up, I filled a bucket, and I cleaned it all up. I didn't say a word. I didn't do it loud. I didn't clean like I was wanting to be thanked. I just did it. I'm only telling you about this because something happened, and when I reflected on it, it taught me something. See, when he comes back, he sees the clean floor. He sees me with the bucket walking away. And he's like, hey, are you the new manager or something? I'm like, nah. He was like, do they hire you for maintenance? I was like, nah. He's like, so what's your position? I said, I'm just a cook. He smiles, and we trade names. And just like that, we talking. That man who had no words for me just that morning, now we're laughing and talking like we've been cool for years. But what stuck with me was this. He saw me helping quietly. He saw me take on something that wasn't my job. And the first thing he thought was that I must be in charge. See, he didn't assume I was helping because I was nice. He assumed I was helping because I was responsible. Because that's what leadership really looks like. Leadership is servanthood dressed up with flashy titles. No one likes the idea of being a servant, but everybody wants to be seen as a leader. They want that badge, that position, that status, but not everyone wants the towel, or in my case, the mop. But me, before I'm a leader to any man, I'm a servant of Allah. And that's where my actions come from. That's why I cleaned that mess without needing credit. That's why I didn't walk away when I got ignored before. Because I'm not moving to be seen. I'm moving with intention. I don't need a title to make an impact. I don't need a crowd to do what's right. I serve the one who sees all things. So therefore, I serve with a clean heart, not a clean resume. You want to lead? Start by showing up when no one asks you to. Start by noticing when people are around you got their hands full and lifting something. Even if it's small. Even if it's thankless. Especially if it's invisible. Leadership ain't always taking a mic. Sometimes it's holding the bag. Sometimes it's watching a man carry the weight of his day. And without a word, you take just enough of it to help him breathe. It's seeing what needs to be done and doing it. Not because it benefits you, but because it helps everybody. Now let me say this too. When you start leading like that, quietly, people will misread you. They'll think you're trying to be better than them, or that you're being fake or extra, or they'll act like what you're doing is no big deal. But the one who carries the weight, the one who works through the mess, don't notice. And more importantly, Allah notices. You never waste a good deed done in sincerity. Even if nobody thanks you. Even if nobody claps. You see, people hear the word servant, they think weak. They think a low position, less value. But in the eyes of Allah, servanthood is strength. The Prophet, peace be upon him, leaders of nations, commander in battle, the best of creation, still mended his own clothes, still served his family, and still walked among the people like a man, not a king. Because the highest rank in this life is servitude to the Most High. So if I clean a floor, I do it knowing who's watching. If I help a brother out, it ain't to be praised. It's to be useful. Because the most dangerous thing in this world is a man with leadership power who refuses to serve. And here's the beautiful part. That brother who once ignored me, he saw my heart before he saw my name. He saw my work before he saw my title. And from that, respect was born. We talked some more that day. We laugh now. All because of a mop and a moment. Not a promotion. Not a paycheck. Not a post on the wall. Just one act of service done with no agenda. So again, you want to be a leader? Start by holding the doors when others walk past. Start by cleaning up the things that no one else sees. Start by speaking soft when someone's had a loud day. Helping people when people got their hands full. Start by becoming the kind of person who don't need a title to carry a burden. Because real leaders, they don't wait to be asked. They don't wait to be seen. They move from a place of love and a place of service. A place of remembrance. They move knowing this world might overlook you, but Allah never will. Remember, leadership is servanthood dressed up with flashy titles. No one likes the idea of being a servant, but everyone wants to be a leader. But before I am a leader of any man, I am a servant of Allah. And that's enough for me. Because at the end of the day, we all carry something. But here, you don't have to carry it alone. Pipe up.